Hello and welcome back to Cities Skylines in the city of New England. And we have some work to do today because last time we finished the university right here, right? We are at almost 5,000 people already utilizing our university facilities. And the idea is that we expand to this side. Now, I don't know yet on how we're gonna make it happen. Flankier, how are you? Yo, oh nice, you changed your name. I've grown up quite a bit, I can imagine. Been a while, welcome. Hope you are doing really well. But yeah, we have this area, which is not completely sure how we're gonna do it. We could expand the industry on that side. We might do this. We could do like some sort of green corridor in here to just split those two areas. I wanted to do a key around the river on both sides and then make it easier to connect those two sides. I think that would be nice if we do something like that. We'll see if that works or not. Thank you. How are you anyway? Doing pretty well. Really doing. Oh, my words now all mixed up. Really doing well. That's what I want to say. How about you? What's happening on your life at the moment? I'm just, at the same time I'm talking, I'm just fixing a couple of things here on my sides, and I think that should be all sorted as well. All right, so yeah, we'll do it. Now, to decide if we expand the industrial park or not, we will take a look at some things like this one. Money. So I know that we are pretty healthy in terms of money, but we can take a look at how our situation is doing here. We don't have a lot of the raw materials. This might be something we do later. Not completely sure if we'll do that or not, but this is our internal industry, right? So we basically have a surplus on every single thing. I think we're good in terms of material and immaterial goods as well. We are actually exporting quite a lot there, which is nice. So I don't think we need any big expansion on our industry, although I feel like I would do that anyway. I think it makes sense. Maybe, do we have any signature building in here? AQ, hello, welcome. Favorite time of the week? Yes, both of us. It's good to see you, and good to see you back as well. Hello. Here we are here to build the world, not to destroy it. So maybe with a tsunami when we finish things. You saying having the best and worst times of my life right now. Whoa, how so? I guess high school started this year, so I have also matured a lot. That's good. Good to hear you doing good though. Yeah. That's nice. High school is exciting. A lot of things change in life as well when we go through that. So I can understand what you're saying, really. And how are you doing around here? And think about what we could do on this space in this area. Not completely sure. We don't have like a huge amount of things to do there. Could something related to, we have the sorting facility already? Where's the sorting facility? No, that's unlocked. Maybe it's something, oh, I remember now that we were here and talking about adding a sorting facility and a possible cargo train station there. I think that's something we should do actually. CGLK, thank you for the like, really appreciate it. But yeah, I think that's how we start things today. We go through the cargo train station in here. I have to say, I don't like these 3D icons. They don't feel like that's the game I'm playing. It feels like something else. It's weird, I know, but it just doesn't fit for me. We have this cargo train terminal, and I think that's the only cargo train that we have. Combining yada capacity, yeah, that's not what I want. This is Central Station, historical Central Station. Yeah, this is the only cargo train terminal that we have. Cargo storage. So if we see cargo storage, that means we have cargo train station. That's the only one. All right. So maybe something that I would like to ask the devs is for more cargo stations. How about that? We could expand this if we wanted to. What I think I would do, even add to the other side actually. No, I think this would have to go in here. At the moment, you know what, I'll add the road and then we will see if I feel like this is correctly placed or not. Let's start here and try to get the road over here and see how that goes. For PS5? No, Sudoku, that's for PC. Hey Q, thank you for sharing the live. Really appreciate it. You were saying it's pretty bad because you take on a lot of responsibilities all at once, but the pros make it worth it. I got a stable friend group, good grades, etc. That's awesome to hear. I'm really happy for you. A lot of important moral decisions in my life right now, so I don't really get sleepy. I'm used to it though. City looks really good, by the way. Thank you. Yeah, look, I think the best thing I could say to you is that don't let that pressure build too much. It's not easy, I know it, and I'm not saying it will be easy, but at the same time, I believe that being so stressed about that might make the experience a little bit worse, and you definitely don't want that. I think if you try to enjoy as much as you can the time that you have in there. What is this building, by the way? Oh, nothing that we can expand, but yeah, try to do the best you can with what you have at the moment. So I'm pretty sure you'll do well. High school is part of life, not all of it. You'll be fine. Yeah, definitely. It's the same thing when you finish that, right? Then you have, all of a sudden, you have the work to do, things like that. And then everything seems a lot more complicated. And it will be a lot more complicated, but you know, it's all about how you see it and how you face it. But yeah, don't let it make the experience worse for you. Let me get this properly connected. There we go. We have now our cargo train in there. I just don't know if I can do a sneaky little curve in here. I'll take a look at that. Thank you, no worries. Should clarify, I know I'm pointing out a lot of negatives, but it's still really fun. Oh no, I get it. Yeah, completely get it. Don't worry about it. And I really do hope you manage to have some fun as well. There we go, we got it. Cool. Well, this should sort our cargo train terminal in here. So let's take a look. Got 206k citizens in my city. Traffic is unbearable, even with all the public transport. Hello Igor, how are you? Maybe it's the how you're distributing your commercial, industrial, or things like that, or even highway access. Could that be a thing? Or maybe unmanaged intersections? Like for example, what I do here. It's an example on how I reduce the traffic on the four-way intersection in there. Everyone that needs to go left coming from here will take actually that slip lane in there because they can't turn left in there. Same thing for this side, same thing for that side, same thing for this side. So this eliminates quite a lot of traffic in the middle. I also do a lot of, this is very rare for me to do, I do a lot more of the T-junctions, and this makes traffic a lot easier. There, like here, and also road hierarchy as well. As you can see that inside you have lower capacity roads, and then in the middle of the roads in the avenues over there, you have higher capacity roads as well. Leave it more than worry about it all. Yep, exactly. AQ, you have some wise words today. Too many crossroads. Yeah, true. Alright, we have this here. I feel like I should add some, what does this do? More cargo space, and this adds more capacity. I don't know if I had more capacity already. I don't think so. I think I'll keep it. What I'll do though, I'll connect this to the outside world because we have a pretty nice industry, and I might actually connect this over here. Ooh. Then they have like another way to get to and from the industry without going around. We'll see. First, I need to create the lines in there. Not passenger, cargo line. Let's go. So let's start with this side over here. This would go a whole straight, would go here, would go through there. Quite messy area in here for traffic. Ooh, this is interesting, but that's not where we want to go. We want to go over here and all the way back. Complete routes. And then I want to create another one that goes from there all the way to the other side. And then back. Good. Now that we have it, we will get, where is that? I always forget. Cargo, train, there we go. So that side is going to pick it on. I want to change the color of this. So pick it on. And the other one is rock mouth. All right. Rock mouth. And that will change the color as well. Done. Hopefully we'll get some nice movement of cargo in there. We do have quite a lot waiting, so industrial cargo terminal. Like, we know that cargo will be train, so remove that. Industrial cargo terminal. And there we go. We have our first train arriving here to start picking up things and hopefully selling to the outside world. I don't think we have anything stored yet. We do have a little bit. How about this one? Nothing there yet. Let's see how this goes. We have another train in here. How many trains do we have on those lines? We don't need like that many. Oh, 2 trains per line. Alright, let's see how this goes. They will unbunch and move around, so we'll see what happens in there. Right, at least we now have... Oh, there you go. We have some cargo being returned. Yeah. Interesting. Interesting. And I wonder if I can change this road slightly. If I do this might work a little bit better. Still a little bit closer. There we go. And I think what I could do here is just... Actually, I have an idea. Let's bring this over there. This over here. And kind of create like a driveway for them to get in. And then on this side, we'll get some bushes. Let's use this one, this one, this one. Something a little bit closer. A little bit closer. There we go. And there we go. Okay, this area will start becoming very busy. We'll see how this goes. Depending on the amount of traffic we start getting in and out of here, we might connect this side over there. How's this train? Look at that. They're bringing a lot of cargo now. That is fantastic. And I think that will help. Oh, they're taking vehicles and exporting that. That is nice. How about this one? It's wrong train. This one, bringing plastic, vegetable, convenience food, textile, concrete, cotton. Alright, just wonder why we are buying that from the outside if our industry can basically make all of that. Doesn't really make a lot of sense. Capitano, thank you for sharing the live. Really appreciate it. Especially if we look at this. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, we are very much self-sufficient on anything. Like, for example, was bringing convenience food. We produce a lot and export it a lot as well. So, I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Let's see. This is not exporting anything, and this is bringing livestock. That makes sense to bring that in. I like that. Oh, this area became, like, all of a sudden quite busy. I love it. Also thinking about, like, if we do need this curve in here. I don't know why I've done that. I think I'll use this opportunity to actually change a couple of things there. And over here, we'll do... Let me do this. This will go from here all the way there, and we have 20 units. Which mod changed that? I shouldn't have a mod that does units. Don't have anything like that installed. I was used to see the, what's that called? The costs in there. That looks a little bit better. This doesn't. There you go. Now it does look good. All right. Much better. Now I'm curious to see which mod is actually doing that. Because I don't want that number of units, because then you have like 6.1 unit. It doesn't make sense. That's not how the game works anymore. That was for previous Cities Skylines. Now, which mod done that? Maybe extended tooltip? No. Plot size, company output, employees. Show unit measurements. Maybe that's what we don't want. Let's try again. No, still showing that. Not what I want then. Show length of a road segments in units. Oh, that's Shift U. Let's try that then. Shift U. Now I want to keep that on. Why are you doing that? I didn't ask you to do anything like this. Maybe I have to disable that. Oh man, what's happening with this mod? All right. Removed everything. And it's still showing that. Maybe I need to reset the game. I really don't know. Is there any other setting that I might be missing? Neighbor roads, road length, upkeep, condition, grovels. It's nothing there. I don't know. We'll have to deal with that for now. I won't reset the game just for that. Just want to see if we are actually exporting. We are exporting a lot. Awesome. Yeah, this went from 8 million to 9.4 million there. How good is that? We're also exporting education. Interesting. I'd like to see how much money we're actually making from this, from actual exports. Because here I can only see electricity and water. These are the fees, taxes. We don't have any data for exports. So yeah, but if you look at any industrial building, 98% profitable. Fantastic. That's what we want there. Keep an eye on storage here as well, because if we get too close there, we might change this. But look at our trains in here, both almost full. This one not as full though. Interesting. So Picketon is doing a lot better than Rockmouth. Is this taking anything else? Oh, there we go. It's bringing something in now and taking a little bit out. What are you taking out? Is that this one? No, it's not that one. But anyway, we are doing really well. Funny that we are selling grain. It's just like, doesn't make sense. What we're exporting and importing in this city just really doesn't make sense. But we will survive. This is actually creating some traffic in here, which is understandable. But what I could do instead is provide another way for them to get through there. And I am thinking maybe kind of a national highway in there. Is that 4-lane, 3-lane, 2-lane? Yeah, something like this. That connects in here and connects to a road over here. But then obviously just want to clear the traffic from this because that's backing up quite a lot in there, which makes me think we need a better connection here. I think what I would do then is, knowing that we have one connection here, I'll probably want to leave some space to connect on this side, and I might even remove that connection there. One connection here. If I do one there, I might do it over here then. I think that will work out. All right, if we do this, definitely it's close to what I want, not yet what I want. I'll bring this one all the way here. I'm thinking if I go straight there, or if I turn to the side here. I think I can connect this over there, so that means turning. Let's do this, remove that one, and let's bring this one over here. Look at that. Okay, that's close enough. I will redo this bit here later. So that means that we go right over there. Let's remove this as well. I will kind of do this. Ah, no, did it wrong. Remove the wrong road there. So this one, kind of this one. Now I can remove that, and hopefully I can do a nice, good curve over here. There you go. Looks much better. Might take this one from here as well, so we keep this as a T intersection. Now, for here, I said that I would connect over there, so let's do this. I want to connect as close as possible to this area, so potentially around here. Connect over there, and we'll do a similar thing here. No, that was weird, but that worked. That's what matters. Alright, now we have a direct connection from here all the way to there. Hopefully making this slightly easier way to go where they want. We'll also give them an extra road coming to here, and potentially one extra road going into there. Do we need that though? Maybe not. Let's keep it that way and see how this goes. For now, no traffic lights. Lane connector here, no U-turns only, there we go. Don't think we need traffic lights there, at least not yet. No traffic lights there, not yet. And traffic in this area has been normalized as well. I don't think it's anything that we've done here. This will just help us in the future, but it just creates the environment that we need for that, you know. Also, I need some water. And we are now up 2 million just with trading. That is great. That is great. I love it. Let's see how everything's going here. Yeah, good storage still. Some trains coming and going, carrying some things. I think we're now more stable with everything that we have in there and everything that we actually need. So that is good. See, minerals is something that we don't have like quite a lot. And entertainment, meals and lodging is not something that we have a lot as well. But you know what? That is, I think that's a good way to do that. Hello, thank you for the like. Should there be off ramps for the freeway exits? I mean, this one? We have one there, one here. I think that might be more than enough. I don't want one straight there. I think they can use this one if they need it. This is more for our internal industrial than actually external. External go by train. We have connection for the two cities that we are connected, so we should be okay. I have that on one side only. Oh, do you mean just on this side? Yeah, I think that's fine. Don't need over there. I don't even think we'll build quite a lot on this side. Let me take a look at the terrain there. I don't want to remove these trees from here, and it's quite hilly near the water. Just have these bits in here, a little bit over there. So yeah, this area won't even get built up. And then back there, it's just like a huge mountain. I think it's okay. I couldn't see this one. Yeah, because... Oh, I see what you mean. Alright, yeah, this one, they were just giving access to here and they would have to go around to go there. But yeah, this one gives a little bit of a more straight access there. There we go. Our dear, nice maintenance vehicle just causing traffic. How lovely. Well, I like how this is working now. I think I'll build the key over here now, and then we'll see what do we do next. Talk about key. I think. Let me see. I think I'll stop it just underneath the highway there. Also do some work in here just to make this a bit nicer to work with. It's just closer to the water there. There you go. Just so I can come in here and stop it there. So I'm thinking that we could go... Now, that would look weird over here. I want that to be natural. So let's bring this over here. Build, do you mean the mountain? Or this hill over here. Definitely build like whatever we want in here. Just don't know. Yeah, we can. If that's what you mean, we can. Just confirm it, please. All right, let's go around here then. That'll be a key. That'll be on the right side only. Oh boy, here we go. I think I'll have to do some work in here to make this a little bit nicer. Is this the same height as that one? Yeah, so what I would do, bring this a little bit closer. Then we go try to make that curve over there. And then we connect over here. And then I will increase the size of this now and do this as well. And then we make it a little bit nicer. There we go. Let's try again. Either or your call. Cool. All right. We'll get to that shortly. I need constant slope. Then we'll go here. This would be a small curve. I hope going there. Go straight. And we do another curve over here. Go straight. To make like a nicer curve in here. And a little bit more. There we go. And we stop right there. Okay, this will do. Now we go back and change the terrain to make it a little bit closer to what we want to do. And I might grab, I don't know, this. Make like a nicer riverbed in there. Go. And there we go. Now I will do a little bit of a smoothing operation in here. Not here, I think that looks cool. I'll do a little bit in there as well. There we go. I think this would be interesting to work with. Hello, Luxie, how are you? Let me see your city. Yeah, sure. There you go. This is our city so far. And welcome back. New classic Aussie move. Wi-Fi outage. Oh no. Funniest thing just happened. I have my iPad sitting on my lap with my guitar, and the sound of the string got picked up by the guitar, and it came to the speakers. What? Now that's one city that we shall live in. Oh, nice. Beautiful. Thank you, Luxie. Thank you, Mio. Appreciate it. Yeah, we've been working. We've rebuilt this whole area here. We still have some space for offices in there. We do have a lot of demand, so might as well go in there and get then a little bit more. I believe the size we are looking at. There we go. And then it should be good to fill that space. Yeah, this is better. Let's try this side as well. Should have one nice big building over there. There we go. Now we have proper sizing. All right, and seems like our cargo has stabilized now, which is good indeed. The more I look at this, the more I want to do it. I think I'll bring this there. I don't need a key over there, but you know. Let's do this. And remove that key, because we don't need a key over there. I'll also remove this from here. There you go. They're using that. Great. And we'll see how this all works out. Good to see that they're using this one as well. I like it. And they're going there, into that area. All right, fair enough. Hello, Tongu. I have no idea what you're talking about. You're also being very rude, so you just got blocked. There you go.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions.
Let's definitely not use bad language or being disrespectful here. That's not the place for that. Well, my girlfriend's calling me. Hope you have a great stream and I'll definitely be back next time. Looking good, and I'm glad we crossed paths today. So glad that I saw you today, and good luck with high school. Thank you a lot for joining, and yeah, hopefully we'll see each other soon. Bye-bye. Well, yeah, now that we have all of that in place, I wonder, and this in place, that we could come in here and think about a lookout. Do I have any lookout? We have a bookshop. You search for look, you get book. Not exactly what I was looking for there. What I can do instead, maybe, is use like a fire watchtower in there. Some sort of lookout. Going here, fire watchtower. Then we go there. That's the only one we have. Yeah, that's the only one. And then we'll choose like the highest place possible in here. And add it in there. Now we do need a bit of a road in there. I'm thinking a gravel road. We do it. We do something like this. I'll remove this one. That'll be Anarchion. And we have to find our way down The way we do it is basically remove all this. What is the nearest road, by the way? Might want to connect over there somewhere. So let's find our way to here. And then we have this nice crossing over there. And I'll turn around to try to go up in a nicer slope. And I think that would work. And go here and connect over there. There you go. We have our gravel road in here. And I think that's it. Might do a couple of things in here. Can this be played on Mac? Not yet. We don't know if that's gonna happen or not, but at the moment, no, you can't. We had like a couple of toilets in here, I would think. Thanks, AQ. But yeah, it's being blocked already, so all sorted. Gazebo, park, bench, swing, maybe? Swing. Let's get this one. I think that will look a little bit nicer in here. There you go, there, because you can swing looking to the river, and that's a nice view. So you might want to look at the whole industry over there. Not a nice view on that side, but you know, that's what they get. And gazebo, let's go something simpler. Don't have like a lot of space here for all of this, but yeah, we'll find of spots that will work nicely for that. Might do one on the side there, really. I think that would be cool. Some, maybe more benches. I think that it would work. Sorry, I was getting sweets. No, don't worry. A contemporary bench. I think that's new. Well, not new, but I haven't seen that before. But what I want is a campground bench, because it's like a some sort of wooden based things only in here. Put a couple of benches in there again, just so they can, whoops, sit in here and have a nice view there by the river. And then I'll leave this area for them to come walk and take a peek. How good is this? Over here, the view is quite nice as well. And if you look at the other side, you have all that body of water in there. You can see the power plants, nuclear power plants, and all the city. All right. Nice addition. Thank you. Bike track or walking path. Well, we don't have bike tracks in here, right? could do... Let's think. The problem with the walking path is that it looks terrible. I could do an invisible one though. I don't think there will be a lot of people coming here, even like that. I think I'll keep the roads and the road only, so people can walk right there. Maybe when we finish this area over here, we try to connect this with like a pathway, so they can walk here if they want to. I think that'll be... yeah, that'll be a nice expansion for this, and to make this whole area as a like a nature reserve or something like that. How about that? Yes, let's sell all that. All right, we have this in here, and then just thinking if I'm happy with this corner or not. Not sure I am, to be honest. I think we could do a little bit better there. Like this. Obviously, I'll have to redo this. Let's use this one, keep that one. Come on, do something nice there. Maybe, just maybe. Bring this back a little bit, not this one. How do I get and change this line only? Ugh. There you go. And then this be a little bit further. This might move like this. I'll keep it. I don't want these to be like that. What I will actually change here is this. I'll remove U-turns from there. So yeah, you should be able to do that, no problem. And you over here. And then we have a bit of space in there that I want to use in our favor. And why do I have this? Close it. Let's try again. This one. Nope. That's not what I want. That's what I want. Alright. Bring this here. Bring this there. There. And then I can put like one extra tree over there. And then... nice. We make from a weird place into something really nice. I just want to fix this now. Have they done the firefighter animations? Hello, Alex. No, they haven't. Can you believe that? Yeah, that's better. Alright, I like it. Now, onto this place. what do we need? What do we actually need in here? Now look at this. Let's see, our homeless is still low at the moment. And they'll never be less than that until maybe the next update. We'll see how that goes. In terms of unemployment, oh, look at this. That's quite good. That's when we start adding those office buildings, by the way. Still quite high unemployment. Interesting. Point that we have the unemployment, but how is profitability of buildings? High density business, efficiency, profitable, 100%. All right, maybe we can add a little bit more commercial in here. I might do this one. And we start seeing how that all play a role in here. I am thinking about something special on the side of the university in there. Maybe what we have in here. The Ferris wheel. Oh, the Ferris wheel would be great in here. I just want it facing the other way, but I think I can make that work. No, not there. I think, yeah, that will be around here. Just thinking if we go a little bit further over there or closer to the river, the middle, I think you kind of align the middle there. This is middle-ish. So what I want to do is a road at the back. And then move this. Oh, let me try again. There. So we get these facing that way. Look at how many cars came here just for that. Now we're talking. Now let's keep this going this way. This one keep going that way. And yes, this will connect. This will connect. Now, with that here, I do believe we need at least more car parks in this area. This will attract a lot of people. So let's give it to them. Medium-sized car park, I think that'll be okay. And if I go there, have anything a little bit larger? This is larger, but I'm also thinking something that would fit nice. Oh, this almost fit nicely in there. What? I can work with that, I think. Pause the game. This will have to be moved slightly. Like this. This will have to be moved slightly as well. There we go. Now the roads will need to be redrawn. But that is nothing to worry about. Oh, this is actually, I'll have to move the building a little bit as well. Don't completely like that, but that will work, I think. Let's see. And let me redraw this road so connection is properly done. Could actually do something slightly different in here. Not that. Would this work? That does, that's not really. Let me try. Let's extend this a little bit. Get the name. Then extend the name as well. No. I'll redraw the roads. We know what we want, so that is okay. There. There. And there we go. Now, definitely not this amount of traffic lights in there. But there we go. And I will detail at the front here. All right, anyone coming to this car park? No, no one. Great. People coming. Interesting. Keep an eye on this. Maybe we have to re-add the car park in there. Don't know if it gave like any issues or anything. Try it again. Now, fits perfectly. Let's leave it for a minute there and see how that works. We have that in there. So yeah, more than enough for everything that we need here. We can and will add more commercial buildings over there. For this, oh, there we go. We now have cars in there. 2 more cars. And we have more coming. There we go. All right, there we use it. I feel like I will expand this all to be like a big park. Maybe because we have that in here, we could add some. That'll be a little bit too large for this area. Yeah, could do the basketball center with the community pool, but that's not what I wanted. That would fit there. I could change this as well and maybe reconnect this road. I don't know. Or maybe not. We just do something smaller and this is it. I think we do this over here. And then we'll start playing around with things here. A path from the car park to the Ferris wheel, and smaller car parks could work too. I don't want more car parks in here though. It's just like, I just feel like this is too much already. Because we do have that big car park in there. But the pathway, The problem with the pathway is that we have this fence over here. Unless I can remove the fence only. Ooh. Let's do it then. And maybe connect everything over here.
Due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
I'd like to see what I'm doing as well, but
The city will be experiencing rolling blackouts. We urge the public to remain calm during these breaks.
which one's it?
Guidelines on the city's website.
Never know.
Plan for these temporary events. This has been a local public service announcement.
Let me connect there.
I'm Dylan Ranglebone. Join me as we
There we go.
into the underworld here on Soft Rock Radio.
Now, what's happening here?
If you're thinking about hitting the
Let's
streets,
fix it.
expect
Let's
delays
bring this
on the main
in.
roads, especially during
I'll probably connect those sides as well.
Seems like everyone is in a hurry to get somewhere fast. It's worth slowing
Do
down.
this,
And
do
if
that.
you plan your trip outside,
Just make things like look a little bit better.
I don't know. I'd rather
And then we
not
connect
traffic
those
jams
pathways
than
as
think
well.
about everything all the time. Besides, if I did that, I'd never get anywhere.
Just because AQ asked.
We're live, and we're getting reports about a traffic accident somewhere in the
There
city.
you go,
road
one
maintenance
more.
services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if
Good.
you're planning a quick trip out, you might
Here.
want to wait a little
Also,
while until everything clears
I
up.
could
You're in it,
bring this closer to the road.
you know about it. No use reminding you. Meanwhile, expect
Closer to the road, I meant. There we go. Have to do that twice. For this one, I think I can do that. Okay, this one goes here. Oh, look at this. I think I might need to connect the pathway there as well, but let's see. If I go in here, pedestrian path, connect from here to there. There we go. We have that connection. Now on this side, let's do that as well. Otherwise, doesn't really make any sense. And we have that pathway in there. This one connects here. We'll figure out this side shortly. Just don't know if I like that the pathway is finished over there. Thinking that I could make this better. Or maybe I don't have to worry about this. Let's bring them over here. I think that makes it more connected. Yeah, I think we just lost the one on the side there. Let's do it with this one. There we go. Different grass though. Let's try the same one. There we go. This will do. We lost the one on this side as well. Let's redo it. This. And go all the way there. But this pathway doesn't look as good as it should. There. Ooh. Alright, no one saw that. Okay, that's all connected. Now I'll do the same grass around here, just so we can decorate and finish this off in a better way. Let's go with this. This is why you're the king. No king, but thank you. And we go from there. And things out and finish it over here. There. Now, I think we should remove this fence as well, as we did for the other one. There. And then that means extending the grass over there as well. Let's start here, and then we go and actually I have a better idea. Oh, how do I remove that? That'll be very tricky to do. Might leave it, but I will do things in a different way. Bring this all in. You know what? I might go through here instead. And leave that bit in there, and we use this to go around here. I think that would work. And there. Now we do this. We do that. Oh, that was wrong. Yeah, this is the one I wanted to move. Move there, and now it looks better. All right, and looks like a part of everything else. Now, I don't think we need to connect this with pathways. Let's do this one. We don't need much, really. That should do it. Now, what I need to do is bring this closer. Just so it all connects. There you go. This connects here. It's there. One more. There you go. Make it align on the right place. Thank you. 2. There we go. This is wrong. There. Alright. And now I'll also fix this one. Good. We need to connect the pathways. One. This one. This one. And this one. Oh, one more here. There. And maybe, how do we connect this? Maybe don't connect it directly, but people will be able to still use that. Like, and what I mean by that is basically you can remove all this, go there and connect over there. There we go. They can walk. That's alright. Now we need some trees. Yes. I think this we need to go here. One on each side. Actually, think about this. I want kind of a row of them in here. Kind of mess this up. Let me try again. Race. Thank you. There. One more there. One more there. That's fine. Just like as the front of the park there. I like, we need more. We need more trees. Ship down. Thank you for the likes. Appreciate it. Now for this parking here, I think we can be a little bit more random with whatever we have here. Maybe just on these sides, I'll kind of hold the pattern in there. So we have like a row. And inside over here, this one, we can be a little bit more all over the place. Just to make it more of a open park, random things happening. You name it.
A driving advisory has been
Over
issued in
there.
the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until.
And I would just want a couple of lindens in here.
Advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions.
And I think we are good.
Try to stay off the streets until conditions improve.
There we go. Now it all feels like one area. And you still have this park, this park, this parking. These will be mostly trees in there as well. I might do
This one comes from a fan named Morphok.
a little bit more over here.
You know, I once knew a Morphok.
Alright, I really like it. How many people we have in here? Just under 5,000.
Drain anyone's soul ever again.
As far as I know, we need more jobs.
Unless he found someone
And we need a post-sorting facility as well, now that we have it in here. We do have some unsorted mail in here, which means
for your question, and let's keep in touch.
post office or sorting facility, which we don't have yet. That's not what I want. This one, this one, and unlock.
Officers have already been dispatched.
What's the size of this
But if
beast?
you're planning a quick trip out, you might
Kind
want
of
to wait a little while until everything clears up.
whole area over here. So if I go here,
Meanwhile, expect delays and drive safe. This just in from traffic. If you're thinking about hitting the streets, you can expect delays on the major roads, especially
I'll
during
come
rush hour.
from this road instead of that one, just to
Everyone is in a hurry to
help
get
with
somewhere
traffic
fast.
in there.
It's worth slowing down. And if you can, plan your trip outside the rush.
Oh, I don't
Now
know.
I'm
I'd rather
thinking,
wait an hour in
how do I
traffic
go
than
about
be
this?
thinking about everything all the time. Besides, if I did that, I'd never get anywhere.
Let me see if the size is correct. I think it is. Also want to leave a little bit more space there. No, I don't need to leave more space. Good. I want to leave space for a road at the back. I don't think so. So we can literally just put this here. And we can do mail sorted more accurately. There we go. This. Oh, they're bringing all the mail. Look at that. I think because they are all here. So, where is all the unsorted mail? Here, 20 tons. They should bring more. Bring more, bring more. Sport mail, they are going through all of this. So yeah, it's happening. Like, don't worry too much about this. They'll probably at some point bring more mail still. Do I need more trucks? We don't have any vehicles in use. Don't know how long this will take to sort all this, so let's leave it running and we'll take a look soon. Hello, could you tell us your opinion experience of the game so far? The reviews on Steam are awful and I'm very skeptical on buying it because it's very expensive. Yes, sure. So, where do I start? There's a lot of bad reviews on Steam because the launch of this game a year or so ago was awful. The game was... there was too many bugs, too little things to do, all the mechanics are broken. It's basically nothing that would make this a good city builder was there. Now, a lot has changed in the past year, and the game is a lot better, in my opinion. I still think, though, that there are some limitations with the game. But with that said, the developers are working very, very hard to make it the best game it could be. So there are things like bug with office buildings. At the moment, I believe if we look at this huge building, we just have like 230 employees. There are the buildings that just have like 5. So this is one bug. That's bug with homeless. There are some bugs with pathfinding and traffic, things like that. But I think that's not a problem at the moment, although obviously I still think it needs to be fixed and improved. But I think the problem right now is in terms of content. So basically, what are we having here in this city at the moment, if we go around? It's just trying to make things work for ourselves instead for this to work for the city. I don't know if I can, how can I explain it in a good way, but basically I don't have, like in Cities Skylines 1 you would have the parks in DLC, and then you have like nature reserve, you have the what's the other one, amusement parks, you have the zoo, you have a lot of things like that. And then you have universities DLC, and you could build different universities, and you could have varsity sports and it adds more mechanics to the game. And then you had the same thing with industries, the same thing with traffic, same thing with airports. But that was like, now it's a 10-year-old game. This game is just a 1-year-old, and it's heavily lacking good content that each city could feel a little bit more unique, in my opinion. Game-wise, I still think like it's enjoyable. For example, I enjoy being here every week, 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Nudge, nudge. And talking through this and playing the game, working with you and trying different things, trying different patterns, different road layouts. As you can see, I try different things in different areas, some of the different content that we have, and just exploring to see what we could do and how we could push things. But I still think like I don't feel like sitting to record the Let's Play series at the moment, because it feels to me that every episode that we release is basically, oh, let's build this new area, let's build another area, let's build another area. But then there isn't much difference between areas, if you know what I mean, because they all look almost the same. So I think that's the problem with the game at the moment, and what I think about it. And other than that, it's been enjoyable to play the game. It keeps improving, and you get like a ton of free updates just because just trying to do this, but it doesn't work. So let's build another house. But yeah, I think that's my opinion of the game. I like it, I enjoy it, but I feel like it could be a little bit better. And it has a lot of potential to improve and get even better. Interesting that no houses were built in here. Don't they want... It's very suitable for residential in here. What's the zoning that I have in here? No idea what the zoning is. Just want to see if this traffic will improve over here by adding the traffic light, otherwise I'll remove it. Have you experienced any crashes? Yes, but I am 100% sure they were caused by some mods that I had. So game-wise, I think it's been very stable so far. And yeah, no worries, I'm glad it could help a little bit. I will do anything for Cities Skylines 2 on Xbox. Hello Max, yes! Hopefully soon. We really wish we get that on console. Very, very soon. I don't really like these, but I'm feeling like we might need an extra lane around here. The more I look at that, the more I see that the cars, there's not like enough flow of cars. And it's backing up quite a long way over there. If I could maybe change this for them to use both lanes. Let's try and do this. Now, this is where things might go on a bad turn, right? This is a mod that is very difficult on the game, so sometimes it crashes if I use this, but I will try anyway. I have this road, the one in the middle. I have markings. We have car only or shared. There we go. If I do this shared, would that change much? Oops, yes, it will. It will break things. Hold on, let me pause the game now because I'm making a mess. This one should be there as well. This one, if I can. Nope. Will have to be like this. I could try to reduce the sides a little bit. I'll remove parking though. So let's keep it 5. Let's keep it like this. I'm fine with that. No grass in the middle there. Now going here. What do we have in there? This is a low rent housing. Let me rezone that. Now I do need to come in here and fix some of the connections. Reset, remove U-turns.
Pending updates to our
Set, remove U-turns.
experiencing rolling blackouts. We
I should
urge
do the same thing there, to be honest, so I'll keep it like
and
this.
to follow the guidelines on the city's website.
So
on how
go
to
there.
plan for these temporary
Click on the
events.
road. These will be shared.
Public service announcement.
These will be shared.
Driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor
Can you show me the city a little? Yeah, sure. Just give me 1 second. Let me just finish this connection here. And we'll get through that.
local public service announcement.
So we have that there. Let me fix this. Just remove the unsafe there. Remove the U-turns over here.
And it's about time we checked in with our listeners. This one is from Winona out in the country. We've been getting a lot
Yeah,
of
that's
unexpected
fine.
attacks recently. As part
This
of
was done.
vicious as man or
I think that's it.
monster, a dark
And
presence-
save this.
Oh.
And we'll see if that helps a little bit.
Aware board to a
So this is the city, right? This is how large the map is and where our city is sitting at the moment.
Unless we're talking GP and EXP and a lot.
Not sure what to say about it, to be honest. So we have this stretch of low rent housing around the highway in there and some high density housing as well, especially in this area. We have our village, I'm calling the village in here. Some like, oops, there is an issue over here. What's happening?
We're live, and we're getting reports about a traffic
Broken there.
accident, somewhere in the
There's no available path to destination.
And traffic flow should return to normal. But if
Uh,
you trip out, you might want to
this?
wait a little while until everything clears up.
If you're in it, you
Hold on, let me just do a quick look on this because it is struggling.
drive safe.
Oh, there is one missing over here. Yeah, my bad. This should go there. There we go. Now it's sorted. What GPU do I have? It's a 4090. Then we have this nice modern art museum in the middle there. This was the first area that we built, and then we demolished everything in here and built this high density area for offices. We really needed some high density and some jobs in the area, so we use that for that. We have this nice Nasinuela, I think. Don't know how to pronounce that correctly. We have the urban promenades buildings over here. This is potentially my favorite area that we built around the Charbers football stadium. Quite like it. Then we have a nice round office in there. Have the lighthouse, or lighthouse, the water tower. And that looks like a lighthouse. And then all the industry in here. The industry in here, because we start the city right here, and then winds blowing up that way. Let me show you. There you go. You can see the arrows in there. So I didn't want industry on this side blowing into and reducing the amount of area that I could build. So we start building the industrial area in there. I thought I would change it later, but you know what? I think it's working. And for now, I'm happy with that in there. So yeah, it's all good. This is one of the most recent areas that we built, the university, and obviously today this little bit in here, plus the key, plus the cargo connection, and the post sorting facility, which is just keeping an eye on this, making sure that we have enough things like we do. This is working, so yeah, it's fine. Would love to see it going faster, but we don't have anything to speed that up. And yeah, a lot less unsorted mail in here, which is great for us because everything should be there. And our nuclear power plant, this is kind of a service area. So you have the water pumping station, you have water treatment, you have the switch on, which is a specialized building for industry. You have some farms around this area as well. Some garbage treatment somewhere, yeah, recycling center, prison, fuel plant, all these sort of things over here. Oh, that's why the graphics look so good. Yeah, it does help. What's the red flashing icon? This one? This is the hearse. Unless this one is far. And I think that's it. Unless you're talking about that other one that we had in here, which it couldn't find a path to connect the tram in there because I was missing the curve in here. The curve, the allowing the turn in there. But yeah, I think that's the city, and traffic is sorted on this corner as well, so I'm happy with that. So good. Just thinking, I don't think we need traffic lights in here. Not that it's making any issues, so I'll leave it. That's alright. We can deal with that, I guess. Wait, how's our buses doing? I'm just trying to remember where the bus stop actually is. Look at how many car parks. I'm sure the bus... This is a post office. Elementary school. I can't remember where we put it. Oh, there's... Let's follow it. Oh, there we go. Right under my nose. And can't see much in here, but 80 out of 80, 6, 7, 7, 80 out of 80, 78 out of 80. That's pretty good, actually. These are people coming into the city. So this is our city. The other outside connection, this is our city. So 37, 76, 61. Lots of people getting in, some getting out, not that many, but yeah, capacity is enough. Now for this one, it's a little bit easier to see. We do have some stops there that could have more buses, to be honest. Try assign in 2 more, and this one, oh, I think that's good enough. This is full, but that one already picked it up. So yeah, this will do. How about our metro? actually pretty good. Oh, we need more buses. Where is our bus depot? Over here. Add one more in the air, I guess. Remove some industry, but that's alright. There we go. And this should be more than enough. Good. I feel like I want to add a little bit more industry in here. Just because. What's the size that we're using? Oh, it's showing units again. 96. I have no idea what that is. And that doesn't align with anything that I've been doing. 96, 24. Use 96 because that's what I can see. I'll keep this. That's alright. Might do this as well. Why not? Remove traffic light from there and get some industry happening around here. Yeah, let's keep it all going. Why not? Sounds good. Give them more jobs. I think they will like it. Because, yeah, ops jobs keep going down and keeps killing the city. Ops jobs are always a pain to deal with. Like, this is the problem, right? They keep leveling up, and the more they level up, they go to 5 employees, which is completely unrealistic. So that is a bug, and hopefully that will be fixed at some point. Just see if we have any level. Oh, look at that. Look at this building. Look at the size of the building. We have 5 employees there. We'll come in there and do this, right? This is one of the possible things we could do to increase the number of employees. Like, it goes back to 91, goes back to 72. But this is really annoying. 5 employees on this building. Yep. They all need to do this. 7 employees on this one.
A driving advisory has been issued.
No wonder
Due to poor road
this is the way it is. But yeah, this will help
the streets until conditions improve.
with the job situation a little bit.
Service announcement.
So
A driving
I'll do that as well.
issued for the
These are...
to poor road conditions.
This is okay. That one isn't.
Drive and try
Don't know why.
streets until conditions improve. This has been a
5 out of 5.
service announcement.
Probably be the same. 30. Yep, need more. 100. 5.
Rango, though, back with
Let's
another
try again.
community quest. Last time we just entered the Great Hall of the Viking Overlord.
5 and 5. Alright, this goes. This goes. 5, this goes.
There,
Hopefully you can see very soon as this updates, how that will affect the jobs in the city,
we only have room in our inventory for one item. Which shall we choose?
or unemployment, I should say, which is the actual problem there.
Proposes we grab the dagger, an interesting choice. After all, Gothel might return at any second. The Wichita Wicked.
Yeah,
was
definitely
the Rock of
not
Hell.
good.
Ah, but to what purpose, I wonder? If you were thinking like a thief, you might want to cast a poison on the blade. I've
5.
been known to do that, but never mind me.
Way too many offices for this issue.
For the next episode. Stay tuned.
We're live, and we're getting reports about.
Let's see if I can get a larger building. No.
Somewhere in the city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched.
Alright,
and
this is
traffic
good.
will return to normal. But if you're
Good.
planning to trip out, you might want to wait
I don't know why some of them are okay and some are not, like this one. Almost level 5, 216 employees. This is correct. This one as well.
And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end
Then 16 on that one.
luxury to our neighborhood.
14 on this one.
Shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy
5 on this one. No.
latte or
Alright,
something like
this should
that.
be good here.
Business and good for the
Let's take a quick look. Look at this. Boom. This is what we need. Just don't want to sit here like for, I don't know, 2 hours just checking how many people are in each of those buildings. Look about this. I think we can go in here. Get some trees and start working on this area. I think we can add quite a lot of trees in here and create a nice green corridor that will extend over that side. Yeah, go there. Why not? Still have some space, but we can't put anything there. I'll take a look at this separately. I think could do something interesting, or maybe not, but I have to take a look. This goes in here, the corner. Oh, I was looking. Why is all these cars stopped? It's because they are trying to go to the right there. It's fine. Lyndon, let's go. Alright, I think just one more tree over here. And we should be good. In there, is there any part? They are small and make sense in here. Good. We could add that. Okay, we have to fix this, but I think we can work with that. And definitely extending this a little bit. This side, we go that way. Over here, we go this way. Good. This one, yeah, I think I would just do something like this. So we have something filling up the gap there and the space. I'll put like some ground cover, just minor, to add another layer of vegetation in there, so it doesn't look too bare when you look from further. Alright, this will do. And yeah, this area looks a lot different already and feels more integrated. Now I know that we want a pathway connecting here, so I will add that before I forget. That will also connect over there, so it's close to the traffic light. Alright, now after the launch of the Ferris wheel, it seems like there's not as many people in there. Another thing that I would like to see, how many people is actually visiting the place. At the moment, doesn't tell you much. Tells it's attractive, there are employees, there it's effective, and but not really how many people visiting. If I had to guess, I couldn't. Let's make it clear. At least, you know, it's better. I like how this is all looking. I do want to add another connection in here. And I think I will use this road instead. Let's see. I want to keep the grid in there, at least for now. And I might connect it in here as well. It doesn't go anywhere yet, so it's all good. But I later want to connect both sides. If I'm not wrong, they are the same height. Let me check. Here it's the same height there, yeah. So we could easily connect this. Which I might just do some rework here as we are looking into this area. Here. But yeah, connecting over there. Let's see. I was using smaller blocks in there. I might try to keep it that way. What? On an angle? Probably because that road is on an angle. Why is this road on an angle? Oh, I think I know why. Should hopefully be better. If it's not, we can definitely fix this some other way. Yeah, it's not. I will do it from, I don't know, let's go from here-ish. Go, and we try this again. 3 and 4. I don't know if I like that. Let's try that again. Maybe it's connect from everything and we do... I don't know if that's gonna work or not, but I will try. Ooh, no. I'm trying to make it 4 and 4. So let's try that again. Right in here, yes. Better? Yeah, I think that will do. I'll stop here and then bring this one over there. Ah, keep pressing the wrong button, come on. And not here, closer to there. Let's see how well I can do this. This is again not aligning, so let me try from this side instead. Yeah, this is better. And from here I will... It's kind of close, closer than I wanted. I could do something different. Let's try this. I don't know if that's gonna look good or not. But, you know, if we don't like it, we delete it. That's what we always do. There. I don't know what. I like it. At the moment, no traffic lights. That's all good. I will also prepare this for the future. There we go. And then give them some line connection in there. Please remove the U-turn that they had in there. Yeah, that's better. Alright, is there... I think that's good.
Do you look to the horizon and imagine the untold?
What about this one?
You're in the right place.
Remove your turns from there.
This is Soft Rock, and I'm your host.
And we'll see how this all goes.
And on to our main feature story.
That's really nice. This provides a better area for the future as well. So gives us the starting layout, I guess, for whatever comes next in here. I'm pretty sure this would be still a lot of low density residential in this area. And I can basically go ahead and just do... Actually, no, I can't. Let's do this then. I want specific block size in the right direction, things like that. So that means I end up doing the wrong size there as well. Just notice that. Do I change it? We have 4, 5, and 4. It's more than I initially wanted. Should be in here. 4 and 4. Yeah, that's better. Which means this should be around here. Yeah, and this definitely is not like that. Let's redo this quickly. This is a weird road in here, but I'll fix that. You could still do the same thing, but a lot less curve. Go here, curve there, and there. Want this to be the right way. At least the right way for me, I should say. This one will be back to a normal road. Remove traffic light. And then let's reset this because we messed it up. And remove your turns. And there we go. Now it's better. Also, why do we have... I don't remember doing these roads in here. I might have been sleeping at the time. There we go. Don't need traffic lights. We don't want traffic lights. Also, this is quite odd. So we'll redo this road. There. And then I can remove this. Alright. Now that we have everything in the right place, I can come in here and do this. So no houses over there. Although I think this is correct, so I'll keep it. Let's take a look. Yeah. Now it's all built. We remove this one. And we should have this space in this area. That's wrong. As you can see, it's trying to connect over there. So what do? We come here. We say no. We also do a sneaky thing in here. Pause the game. Bring this there. They'll complain. We will do this. Let them build. Stop. Ooh, let me remove that. There we go. Right, we got that in. Let's move, remove that, and I will remove those buildings so we get more in there now with the right zoning. There we go. That's what I want to do here. And I hope that made sense as well. Just want to use the space as well as we could in here. Nice. How are our commercial are, yeah, kind of profitable, at least. Looks like they should keep the trends of the business of commercials. That's what I use. Let's do this so I size it properly. There we go. Can remove that, and now we have the right zoning. Nice. All right, I'll take a look at what's happening here and make sure that we are still all good. We're doing very well with this. We're actually lowering the amount of stored mail in here, which is fantastic. In terms of industrial, we have 25 tons outgoing and we just have 135. We just got more for local mail. I think I saw something about the sorted or unsorted mail, I should say. But yeah, that should be all right. Yeah, 10,000 more in here. They was all transferred. So this is working. This is nice. What I want to see if we have any post office in this area. We have one post office over there. Post office. That's a small one, I believe. Yeah, small post office. All ones delivering. I feel like we need one post office on this side and maybe we add another one, another small one to that side just to help them out. So that means that these would go there. And the small post office would go the corner over here. And again, I notice that, come on, stay that way. Yeah, it's a bit better. Cool. And we could even upgrade it. I don't know if we need to upgrade it. How, yeah, stored mail is actually all good. It should be all right. It should mean that this should work a little bit more effectively as well. Because they will be distributed to those places there a little bit closer, and this area would be happy and have even happier days. Also thinking about adding something like that. Maybe another one around here. You know what? Why not one over here? Make them happy. And one there. Mail sorted. What about internet connection? It's actually awesome on this side of the city. I think because everything here is low density, plus we have that huge server farm over there, makes access in here a lot easier, faster, and better. That's doing quite well actually. But that's what I was saying a little bit earlier. I would love to see how many people is actually using this. We just don't know, which is very unfortunate, but it's doing well. It's doing very well. How are we doing with the new offices that we deleted? It's starting to go down again, the jobs, like this one, 5 people working on this building. How come? That's a little bit better at least, which means that we should have, yeah, we have less unemployed people. We went from 7,000 to 4,500. I think that's pretty good. But if you look at this, we still have no open positions at all. So pretty good for jobs in this area, but still like not enough. You know what? I will help them a little bit and add more industrial. I know we all love that because that also makes us a lot more money. So yeah, looking at our production for immaterial, all surplus. For material, still all surplus and selling quite a lot. Let's take a look at what's coming. Nothing's coming. What's going? 25 tons of stuff is going. I want to see this one. For this one goes to Town or Pike Town, I should say. 235 tons of stuff. That's pretty good. But yeah, it's working. It's all working in here. So I guess we are doing well. What about this?
This has been a local public service announcement. A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to
Some
road conditions.
dance of the... Where's all these people came from?
This has been a local public
What happened? Where they came from? That's so weird. Who knows? But yeah, it's moving. But yeah, I think we had fun today. We are making a lot more money. Not that matters at the moment. We just built these bit of houses in here, so this is kind of stable. And what happened there? No access. All right, let's fix that. And built this post sorting facility, the industrial cargo terminal, which is doing really well, by the way. So plenty of things stored. This is helping bring things to the city, but even better to sell everything to the outside, put some more industries, some more road connections over there, expanded this a little bit with the Ferris wheel, and we built some offices that had 5 like huge office buildings with 5 people in there. So this is much better. Potentially there are more around the city that we should take a look at, but you know what? For now, it'll be what we have. We might need more schools around here, but that'll be next time. Right now,
Road maintenance services.
this is all that we have for today. I really appreciate all the suggestions. Oh, I almost forgot. We did the watchtower over here as well. Look at that. Nice. And the key along the river. But for today, that'll be all. I really appreciate all your suggestions, all your comments, all your kindness, and everyone watching.
Road
Thank you
maintenance services.
very much, and I'll see you next week.
But if
Bye-bye.
you're on a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
If you're in it, you already know about it. No use reminding you. Meanwhile, expect delays and drive safe.